I'm back, and stronger than ever. Thanks for waiting. Anyways, Toad Tower Defense is dead. It has gone the way of the dodo bird, and it is not coming back. Look at this game. There is nobody here with me right now. It is Jover. Okay, I admit, it's a private server. Here's the real lobbies, but still, Total Tower Defense is on a decline, and you can see it clearly. The lack of updates, the lack of players, the bigger concentration of beggars. Okay, maybe that one just affects me. But there's a decline as shown by this graph, and the graph don't lie. The low average used to be around 70,000 players concurrent, whereas now it's a whopping 40,000, even going so far as hitting the 28,000s. As I said, it's Jover. But hey, fear not. I'm going to be explaining why I think it's dying so we can perhaps turn this ship around, because that's how Berry is. And if you have any feelings about the game, share them in the comments. I don't care if you write 3 paragraphs. Let your words be heard. Also, if you have ideas for the game, put them in the comments also. Let us share in our ideas together. And if you have quit Total Tower Defense, because I know a lot of you guys have, let me know as well. I'd love to hear it. Now, without further ado, let us get to the reasons. One of the biggest reasons for me that Total Tower Defense is dying is the stagnation of gameplay. Here's the definition. Now, what I mean when I say stagnation, I am specifically talking about how Total Tower Defense will often add units or maps without actually pushing for different takes or ideas on the already established formula. And I know I'm getting fancy with words for a Roblox video, so let me break this down simpler. Ignoring all the new lobbies since the Halloween event, we have gotten 2 big updates, the Endless update and the Marketplace, and both of those were kind of broken when they came out. But to properly explain this, let's actually go through the update logs for the last 3 months and see what was added and what was removed and just kind of make a point. So here we are, the Roblox Classic event. Basically, this update doesn't exist. The only thing that they added in was a classic cameraman. It's the only thing that survived. Episode 74 was actually just a decent update overall. They added in decent units, support units, stuff like that. Good crate. I really liked it. I like Goldilocks, so I'm pretty proud of this update. Episode 75 I thought was trash. Basically just more units, more toilets. Way too many toilets. 7 new toilets to be exact. Just way too clustered and cluttered for no reason. I don't consider toilets content, so if you do, great content for you, but for me, no. Episode 76 part 1, not a big fan of this update. I love the map, I like the unit, but this map basically doesn't exist, which we will explain later. And of course, they added in the beautiful endless ranks, which we all know we're all grinding for every single day, and they removed the last event. Episode 76 part 2, they basically just added in a hunt to find things, a few new units, which wasn't exactly great. I mean, Scribber Tentacles is cool, Mr. Mike Wazowski there, but not a great update. They did rework Engineer, but we'll get into that again, as I said later, and removed an event. And the latest update is the Abyssal Mode update, which just basically added a unit and a mode that we had already had, but we'll explain. So yeah, kind of underwhelming for the last 3 updates, but hey, that's just how it is. Now, I wanted to address what I mean when I say that the content doesn't exist. What I mean is, whenever an update comes out with an event map, it just doesn't stay around. It's an event map. It's not a permanent map. So that content doesn't exist. And to address the reworks for the units, that also doesn't exist, because how many people even own these units? Them rework and engineer twice in the span of 3 months isn't exactly content. That doesn't matter. The amount of toilets they add also doesn't matter, because, well, if I don't have good enough units because pay to win, then how am I ever supposed to see this new content when I can't survive that far? Because in order to get that far, I need to have DJs, which only have 11,000 that exist, a Goldilocks that only has 30,000 that exist, a drill that only has 2,000 that exist, and an engineer with only 20,000 that exist. How am I supposed to ever get to the endless content if I can't even get that far in endless? I might have these units, but I am not the normal player. I am definitely in like the top 0.1% of richness, okay? I'm a wealthy boy. So the updates have kind of stagnated. Nothing changes. Nothing's ever really added. Things are just the same. Units, toilets, that's really it. Maps that get removed. And, I mean, to get to maps, let's explain. They add these maps. Sand Isles is actually a really decent map, and they're going to get rid of it in like a week or 2 or a month. And we're not ever going to see it again. Why? It's a good map. It has a gimmick. Let people play it. Why are you removing content? They removed the Graveyard, Pumpkin Patch. They removed all these different maps. Why? Give us options. Make a spot. Get rid of this disgusting looking hub. Stop trying to max it out as if it looks all cool, because like, look, it's full. It's stupid. Also, you kind of shot yourselves in the foot. Where's the other events going to go? Right there? Why? Just make this hub bigger, or give us the option when we're playing a game, or heck, just give us a side menu that you click and you can select from all these different maps we used to have. And simple, look at that. You don't need a hub space to do it. Just give us the option. I want options, and I think most people want options. The classic event, we're never going to see it again. All those maps, you're never going to see it again. The old version of Endless map, never going to see it again. Why? Give us it back. It's pretty simple content. Now, I know that section got a little bit messy because we kind of talked about the maps, we talked about the updates, and we talked about stagnation, and a little bit of pay to win even. But what better place to go next than actual just full-on pay to win? And what better way to explain that than the the moment in stream that I had a couple of days ago, which I will play now. So lame. So lame. 1,200 coins is what you give me. 1,200 coins. 102 minutes. 1,200 coins. Thank you so much for this new content. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. 1,200. Let me go buy some of the new stuff that just came out. You know, I'm so pumped. Spent a long time. This new Oh, that's for Robux. Oh, I can't buy that. Oh, well, the summons. You know, I could go summon some good units. Let me go spend this 1,200 coins. You know, when God gives you 1,200 coins, you spend it on the lemons. Oh, I can't summon 10 because that's 4,500 coins. Well, I mean, I could get 2 units here. That's pretty good. Or maybe I could get... Oh, wait, no, that's 10,800. Oh, wait, I could get 1 summon. 1 summon of the Mythic Crate. That's not too bad. I get a 1% chance to get an upgraded Titan Speaker, man. That's good. 2 hours, 1 summon. Let's do it. Let's see what I get. I spent 2 hours, and I got a large Speaker, man. See, guys, that's gains. That's gains right there. I could sell that for... Let's see. I'm very curious. How many gems will it sell for? Oh, 8 gems. So, okay, so 1,200 coins, 2 hours, 1 summon, 8 gems. Nice. That's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, don't give me too much advantage now. I'm only trying to play the game how it's intended. Maybe my problem is I should have used, you know, a boost. That could have helped. I would have gotten 2 summons. That's my fault. You see the problem? That is so bad. Because really imagine it. Like, you're me. You joined a bunch of people. You spent 2 hours playing the game with everyone else. You know, you got carried to the end zone because, you know, you're playing with your friends. 2 hours investment. You get 1 summon. You get nothing. How am I going to improve? How can I improve? Like, how am I supposed to ever get better? So yeah, as I said, that was from a stream a couple of days ago, and I thought it was really funny, so I thought I'd include it. But it basically summarizes the point. Like, how are you supposed to get better when you're constantly dealing, like, you feel like you're wading through sewage? Now, again, I want to recognize that I am not the average player. So the issues that I have aren't even fully explaining the issues for your average person. Like, if I find the grind to be tedious and, like, long lasting, then I can only imagine what the guy with, like, only mythics or a few godlies is enduring. Like, that's brutal. It's literally bone crushing, like soul crushing grind. I don't blame people for not wanting to play. It's like you only have so much time in a day, and they're constantly trying to push all their eggs into the endless mode basket, but endless mode takes way too long. Nobody wants to do that, especially as a free-to-play person. Good luck. You really need to have boosts and some of the best units in the game just to even attempt to do endless mode. I have some of the best units in the game. I have a freaking drill. Like, he's very expensive. I have 2 DJs. Very expensive. Hard to get. And even I don't want to play endless mode because even me, with the best units in the game, it still takes me like 3 hours to get anywhere decent. Like, I am not spending that time. Like, I'm just not doing it. It's not worth it for me. Like look at the leaderboard time. 209 minutes, 284 minutes, 299. Somebody did 358 minutes in there. No way. I am not spending that time. Some people have only so much time in the day to do that. Like, no, not happening. So pay to win is a massive problem, and hopefully I explained it properly. Now we can go all day talking about all the different problems and how this game's basically become a top 1% wet dream. You know, all the updates just basically are for the richest of the rich. To summarize, we basically need 3 things. 1, we need the coins to actually be increased. There's no reason that coin payouts is so low. Most people are trading through gems anyways. You know, most of the units that are added are for Robux, so you have to trade gems. So I don't see the point that you're stifling people on coins. Just give bigger coin payouts so you can actually help the average player that doesn't have an insane amount of gems or a crazy amount of units help the new people, because the game actually still gets decent new players every day, but those new players aren't going to stick around when they're constantly being crushed, okay? Make it easier. Second thing is to bring back the maps. There is no reason that these event maps are gone. I don't know why they keep calling them event maps. The event could simply be, hey, look, during this event, we added this map. It's permanent. Enjoy. That could be the event. There's no reason the event has to be removal of the entire map, especially because a lot of these maps have gimmicks. I think it'd actually be a really cool idea. Like, hear me out. Like, for example, imagine they bring back Graveyard, and every time you complete it, there's like a 0.1% chance that a Scary Crate drops. Boom, look at that. You get access to the old content, but you also don't have the super break-inness of it. I think that would be cool. You know, bring back some of these maps. There's no reason that these maps shouldn't be here. And the third and final thing is to just get rid of the whole pay-to-win baloney. You know, I feel like there should be a limit where if you add a pay-to-win unit, you have to add at least a free-to-play version of that unit. For example, Engineer comes out, his cooldowns, maybe free-to-play is double the cooldown, half the ally health, and half the ally DPS, but he's at least there. He's free-to-play, you're giving people a chance. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of other things that I want, but that's the only three I can really think about. If you fix the coin payouts, if you bring back the maps, and if you just remove some of the pay-to-win aspects, that's basically a perfect game, like around the corner. That's not too difficult, but that's my opinion, just a Berry opinion. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Also, let me know if you enjoyed the video, because I spent a lot of time on it. I made this video like 4 different times, but I was so hesitant to do it. I thought about spending a super long time editing this video, but then I realized I'd spend more time working on the video than Evan spends on updates, and I thought that would be kind of silly, so yeah. Now, thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit me in the face with a like. It helps the video a lot, and perhaps even comment, as that seems to help also. If you want to support me, consider becoming a member, buying the beautiful Berry's Best merch, or super thanking the video. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you berries whenever this Berry is done with his next video. Bye!